Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is episode 12. Last time, we were following the trail of DMP, and this horrific tape, we found its creator, one of the Tamish clan, who had been creating these absolute monstrosities. Now, after defeating this monstrosity and his weird little monster gang, I was like, cool, we'll walk out the back door, we'll maybe like go through a room or two, find the Nosferatu, and they're all like slumped together, and we'll go, get out of here, get back into the main sewers. That has not been the case. That has not been what is happening here. We have been trapped in some sort of sewer hellscape, and we're still in it, and that is how we're going to continue where we left off. So we're going to do some reading to start. There is a ledger here and a news article. The sewer manhunt. Search continues for Whitman, Prince, and Haddad. Okay, interesting. Let's see if the ledger yields some insight on that one. Let's have a read, shall we? Yeah. Okay, I think we read this one in the 70s. We're now up to this one, which is actually in the 50s. This looks to be the weekly log of Douglas Streets, foreman of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, 1957, which would line up with the calendar on the wall. The disappearance of Suleiman Whitman, Price, and Haddad has launched an attack in the papers on the department. It has fallen to me to try to ascertain their fate. I will do so to the best of my ability. Forays into the uncharted regions of the sewers have been fruitless as of yet. City Hall have been unable to produce blueprints of these sections, and so we continue forth blindly. I have been witness to many strange and inexplicable sounds and events in what can only be the very oldest sections of the Los Angeles sewers. I found a rusted plaque that read LADWP 1902, the events I only describe as otherworldly, both in sound and texture, as well as in the feeling it gave upon my skin, a coldness, shadows and whispers. I have no explanation for these, except perhaps the creations of my own overtaxed mind. We will continue tomorrow. Still no sign of the missing men, but the fear grows in my mind that something truly evil resides in the lowest section of those sewers. Though I wish not to tell some Lovecraftian tale, I can only say what lies in my heart. I wish no longer to travel down those dark corridors, and my opinion is that those poor men fell victim to some old and ancient evil that resides there. I will tell the mayor what I have seen, and pray that he does not take me for a madman. The mayor has listened to my report with the utmost earnestness, and has decided most wisely to brick up those lower sections of the sewers in which I witnessed those frightening phantasmal events. The public will be told that Whitman, Price, and Haddad were lost to these sections because they were old and unsafe, and therefore he will justify his closing of them through the unfortunate vehicle of their unexplained deaths. So be it. I pray their souls find safe haven in some lighter refuge of the afterlife. I, myself, have resigned from the department. I no longer have the wish to delve into the dark places of the earth. I leave this ledger here, unseen and bricked away from human eyes, so that perhaps the memory of these things will disappear as well. Sincerely, Douglas Streets. Hey, I read it. Hey, I read it, man. I read it. Your secret is unearthed. Okay. Let us venture back out into the sewers. So, we are still under attack. We are still under attack. As you can so plainly see here, we are still under attack by these things. There is seemingly no end to them, and maybe there never will be. But we will continue. We will fight on. We will fight on. And through every dead end that this sewer gives us, a new path will eventually illuminate, and we will be able to make progress. I wonder, are we finding ourselves in another situation of throwing a barrel at a fan or a barrel at a thing to break it? There's a barrel. Can I break this and then get through? Doesn't seem so simple. Throw it at that. Break the wreckage. Yeah, I don't know about that. We did have to throw a barrel in a mechanism to progress before, but we are in a long, winding sewer tunnel system, so who bloody knows. Let's just go where the monsters are. Another one. Another one for me to slash and tear. Alright, this is a segment I have not yet been to. Up there's a big boy. Gotcha. Up there's one of them big boys. And then authorized personnel only in this section. Whoa, you ever go to attack one but end up attacking another? Because what the hell? Come here, come here. Get chopped up. Authorized personnel only. I say let me in. I'm authorized. Hell yeah, I'm authorized. Control Station 3. Ooh. A lot of dead cops in this sewer section. Wow. Oh. Oh. That, yeah, okay, I guess there's no better way to describe it. It's a Tamish creation, alright. There's another head on that thing. Oh. Ew. Oh my god. True. Hey look, I'm blocking. The block button. It's on a very good button. It's on the fucking tab. How cool's that? How cool's that? Isn't that great? The fucking tab button. Get out of here. Oh my god. Experience final death. Yeah, I need blood. Any of these? Will any of these do? How much blood I got to... Yeah. Give me some of that. Give me some of that, thank you. My word, okay. Yeah, I'll take some of that, I guess. That's a lot of bullets for a man running around with a fire axe. Jeez. So we entered a feeding room. Feeding chamber for a beast. And am I closer to my goal? I do not yet know. I guess I could have just climbed up here and started shooting the thing. It had empty guts. Did I just come in here purely to get trapped and fight that thing, and then I've got to continue in the other direction after that? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a pit. That's a pit of death. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say my farewells. I've looked at a lot of valves and potential interactables, and it yields me nothing. I am locked in this room, however, which means there has to be something. Ah, I see vents. You don't mean for me to somehow get onto that pipe, though, do you? Like, how do you want me... Do you want me to get up there? The game is doing that thing again. Okay, let me see. The door has been locked behind me. How can I proceed? Oh my god. The sparkles. Look at the sparkles behind the water trail. Wow. I'm like looking at this, being like, get up in the vent. Maybe I'll walk around and get out of here. How the hell do I get up there? There's like this little stupid tiny... Oh my. Oh my. Okay. That's how we get out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. I've defeated the monster. And now, where am I? Awesome. We're in the next part of hell. My reward for defeating a creature. More of this. Oh my. Okay. Whoa. Good luck catching on to these ladders. Sparkly fence. Alright. That sparkly fence is a lot clearer than that sparkly little vent. Get me gamma. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, and look how slow we go down this ladder too. Let me do that. Let me do some pro ladder strats. What a thrill, but in reverse. The reverse of a thrilling ladder. Oh my god. Oh, my legs. Wow. Okay. What a pit we find ourselves in. Both my legs broken. All I have left is to feed on more rats. And the monsters, they persist. As I can see here, the monsters, they persist. Just when you think you might be heading out of here. They continue. Okay, let's get some blood out of these rats. Yummy, yummy. You know, rats don't have plague blood, so can't complain about my meals right now. I am in the sewers after all. Hello, oh, there's more of those things. Okay, that's all good. That's fine. Whoa! Oh my god. I'm at frenzy. What the fuck? Oh god. Okay. Oh, yes. Look at me dance. Look at me dance. I'm a frenzying little guy. Whoa! I had strength, stamina, and wits +5 there for a moment. That was crazy. It sent me into a bloody frenzy. Hated that. I love that we like face a boss and then it just becomes like, oh yeah, that's now just a normal enemy that you will now see. That'll haunt you. Ah. Oh. Hey, any chance you could go back to where you were? Any chance? Any chance at all you'll just go back to where you were? Oh, I think you were. I think you were going back to where you were. Hey now. Any chance you'll just... Okay, well now I'm going back to where you were. I don't like this at all. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you now. With the very huge amount of bullets I have. Thank you so much for just standing very still. Just keep that up. Thank you. I don't know what inspired you to remain so perfectly still for me, but I appreciate it. Hey, I need some blood. They got any rats down here? Ah. Why is this where we are? Why is this where we are? Why is this where we are? I ask, earnestly, with sincerity. Why is this where I am? Oh god, I'm slow. Oh, isn't it so nice that I have these? Isn't it nice that I have these? Just keep them in reserve, you know? Just in case. You never know. Should have bought more, in fact. Should have bought more. Never been so happy to have a gun. I'll tell you. Never been so happy to have a gun. Thank you very much. Okay. So, some rats. Please don't be accompanied by monsters. I'm so hungry. This is the real unfortunate part of a situation like this, is it puts you through the trials and tribulations of the sewer labyrinth, and it doesn't get better. I worked my butt off through this much of it, and my reward? My sweet little delicious reward? More monsters that do even more damage than the previous ones before it. And the Tamish really, they outdid themselves. Hey, let's relax, eh? Let's relax. You can start going back to where you come from now. Oh no, do not trap me on a wall. Hey, is there any reason why you're not going back to where you come from? Holy shit. Any reason why you didn't want to go back to your area and I recover slowly? And, oh my god. Okay. Where was that again? Down here? Got some more rats down here. That's good news, right? Right? More rats. Good news. Yummy. Yummy delicious. Yummy delicious rats, I say. Now, as a Malkavian, the horrors, they do not consume my mind. They are but playthings to me. No scary spookies can affect me. But oh boy, I could get frustrated with them. Come here, little boy. Little rat boy. I'm going to feed and shoot this creature from a distance. Hey, anyone got any tactical nukes? Turns out that Spaz 12 on offer. I should have bought that. Turns out I should have bought that. Good news about this thing. Very wide hitbox. Very wide hitbox. Still possible to miss. Still possible to miss. Just shoot it in the gut as it stands there and looks at you. And you say, why were you made? What purpose do you serve? Absolutely goddamn nothing. I'm going to run out of these bullets really quick. My favorite part about all this is I have no idea if I'm going the right way. An arena of some sort. Hello. Is there any Nosferatu here potentially kept prisoner? Because I would really appreciate the company. Oh, great, I've entered the fucking Bat Cave. I got the Bat Computer here. That's going to help me. I'm going to start solving crimes instead of releasing the Nosferatu. Incredible. Come here, little ones. Come here. Very good. Full rat strategy. Full health, almost full blood. Look at that. Look at us go. You dare lock yourself from me? Who's watching? Who's locking this? A fatal error has occurred. You should be panicking now. 9/31/2004. Your system will now explode. It is now safe to go to your happy place. Press the any key to help others learn to read. Press Control to donate money to me. You know, the computers will soon take over. Why fight it? Press the any key to continue. Hey, what? Any key? Which one's the any key? Why is this locked and why can't I access it after putting so much of my sweet little effort into getting to this room? And what is this? Knock, knock. Are there any Nosferatus in here? Maybe underneath. It seems I do not have the ability to utilize the Bat Computer, which means maybe I've got to go somewhere else first. Which, yes, is kind of crazy. I can't believe it. Can't believe this is where we're at. Alright, so I defeated a weird creature. I was put in the labyrinth. We found the bat computer. So Batman's going to be none too happy about us getting there. I've defeated 600 behemoths. And there might be more. We're only just hoping that there isn't. I need some sort of key card, maybe, for the computer. Because my own hacking skill will not suffice. Now backtracking, and I don't know if that's what I want to be doing, really. Oh! What the fuck? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Have I not been here? Oh, it's a spot I haven't been. Oh my god. A spot I haven't been. I took a wrong turn at one point and missed this section. Hello. It's faster to just do this. Get hacking and slashing. Whoa. Hey.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. I saved a Nosferatu and gained some humanity. Oh. Hey. The fucking pass key. You wouldn't believe it. There's a key on a corpse in the sewers. Oh my god. So that was just like one thing up to the right? Oh man. Yeah. Bloody hell. See you later, pal. Wow. Okay. And then back this way. So I think when we were in this section near the bat computer, that was a path that we were just missing. Now I know that you can see that the section changes while you're going in each thing, but that doesn't help me get any less lost, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Okay. We have found and rescued exactly one singular Nosferatu that was somehow running around like crazy. Let's see what is in here. Okay. And this still can't be interacted with, but only that can. So there's actually two things here. I don't know what we're missing for that. Oh man. Okay. I guess I'm going down. Yep, I'm going down. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, anyone down here? Or have I just imprisoned myself into the remnants of an underground society? Got some cool ass tunes though. Look at this part of the. Wow. Anyone living in here? This looks pretty cush. CD-ROM. Okay, I have gained a CD-ROM. It says, it says B. Tongue. Bertram Tongue. I found Bertram Tongue's CD. There's a VIP room over there. Wow. Sin bin. Did the Nosferatus create... Oh, the lucky start. Did the Nosferatus create their own Hollywood underground? Okay, it's looking a little empty in here. Cool fairy lights and everything you got going on here, guys. And some great tunes you got playing, but where are you? It's going to be the question that I'm going to have to ask. I think I've circled back around. Yes. Okay. Just had to make sure. Wow. So after labyrinthine sewer hell, I am now in old Hollywood. Hollywood Zero. And seems that our Nos are dead. Ouch, that does hurt. Okay, that's steaming rivers of blood, it seems. So, Nosferatu may be all eliminated, all extinct. A little less trapped, more wiped out. You guys living in here? Fucking finally! How long did it take to get someone that just lives in here? Hello? Hi. What's going on?
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
Is that where we're going? Is this our priorities? So, hold on. I'm a little confused. The Nosferatu. We finally stumble into where they live. There's so many of them that are just kind of like on the floor dead. No one here to greet me. And then the first one I find is too busy complaining about a poster of a woman. Hello, who do I speak to around here? Glamour fades, bitterness petrifies.
I mean, just look at her.
Oh.
Too fat, big teeth in her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
I gave the wrong reply. I said your words are wobbly. Who is this cheese queen?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
Often I enjoy a fluffing with my vivisections.
What? Oh no, you've got to be kidding! You're a Malkavian? Gary actually lets you guys in here? My day just went from bad to coach class.
Yes, can you point me in the direction of Gary? Because it seems that that's the greeting I was meant to receive upon arriving here. Tell me of this Tawny Sessions.
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
And who might you be?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Imalia.
Do you have a name after your name? Why this terrible hatred of Tawny?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it. Which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
Tawny is a cracked mirror reflecting the shards of your former life.
Spare me your head shrink bullshit. You've got no idea what I'm going through here. I mean, I can't sit here and let the world think she's better than me. I've got to do something.
Exfoliation might be your net endeavor. Maybe next endeavor?
What did you say? Nobody talks that way to me. I'm Imalia. Do you hear me? Imalia!
I apologetically apologize. May I made more of your grey matter?
Sure, whatever.
I seek Gary, king of this crypt.
His room is just down the hall. You might be able to find him in there.
Oh, I can only hope.
Sure, what?
How came you to our cursed condition?
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
Well, it kind of seems like that's exactly what happened, and then it seems that you kind of will probably end up doing the same thing to Tawny. Do you understand that cycle, or no? And then?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe Award, and when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blanks.
Fate is often a harsh headmaster.
Yeah, the lesson is life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down?
Or in your case, life is a cold-hearted repulsine bitch. Let us trade words about Tawny.
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
What is stopping this tabloidian tenacity?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Perhaps I might extend a helping hand.
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
What more?
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra. From there, you'll be able to activate the cameras.
There was a dialogue line earlier that I think I could have referred to her as Cleopatra, I think. Also, love just the camera just being wherever you want in the dialogue, honey. Wherever you want to go. And my reward for this wretched little recon.
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
This deed I will do.
You will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
Crazy. My shadow darkens other domains. Yes. That's right. This. Our first introduction to the Nosferatu that live underground. Really kind of crazy how much it took me to get here. You guys know you've got Nice. You guys know you've got dead Nosferatu, maybe? Dead Nosferatu? I'd assume so. The ashes and skeleton on the ground. And you've got no one at the door to say, welcome to where we are. You know? You guys realize that? And I'm a little lost. Now that's the big important door. I know where I am when I look at the big important door. That's Gary's room. That's the big important door. Yeah, so wonderful. Well, Gary's room is the introduction I am hopeful for, so let us go into Gary's room. Please be Gary's room. Hey there. You Gary?
What the... Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me. Alright. Take that. Oh yeah, I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Greetings, Gridmaster.
What? Oh yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Might I speak with you, console jockey?
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Huh. Don't open it. Perhaps another time for this tango?
Huh? Tango? You came to the wrong place for dance lessons. Yeah, I forgot you're Malkavian, right? You got more than a few bugs in the software, right? Yeah, sorry, but that's a tech problem I can't fix.
Have I walked into Gary's room or you're some random creature with an important-looking door who's not Gary? Who are you, Joe boy?
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network, security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Buddy, the shit I had to get through just to get to this place. Where the fuck is Gary? King of this crypt, I seek him.
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
I come to trade words, not war.
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
Which hole? There's like 6 of them. I need to nose around in your noggin.
Go ahead.
Tell me of this underworld.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
The underworld seems devoid of demons.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. But you won't see too many of the brood down here. But they'll be watching you. Go ahead.
How do you fit into this grid?
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street, and at the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
What? I see a secret web spun by scurrying rodents.
Nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff.
Keep your secret, little rat. And what of this worrisome web?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Perhaps I can spin some webs of my own.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I will spin this secret web.
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
I am no longer here. Model citizen in a tangled web. We're going to set up a new Nosferatu network and plant and activate cameras in an apartment. And yes, the important door? Nothing but a ruse. That's not the door I'm looking for at all. Down the hall we shall continue. Which hole, you ask? There are many. First we get lost in the sewers, then we get lost in Nosferatu land. Maybe this is down the hole. Is this down the hole enough for you? Because I've tried the rest of the doors. Ah, that's a slightly more important looking door, I suppose. Separate from the rest. That's alright. That's alright. I'll try again. Hey, normalized doors opening the other way, I guess. That would be nice for me. Oh. Hey, there, Gary in here. Am I interrupting something?
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Carrie, are you invisible? Are you up on the roof? Are you sitting right there? Come on out, voice. I won't bite.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
You don't sound anything like the voice in my head.
Maybe I killed the voice in your head, boss.
You amuse me, new voice. Old voice didn't make much sense.
Tell me, the voice in your head, why are you down here? You can trust me, boss.
If you were in my head, then you already know. You tell me.
Think carefully. Who are you here for, and why?
Hee, you are him. Good joke. Come out. Let's play.
You lost, boss?
As always.
I'll show you the cards I've been dealt. But you put yours on the table first.
I've got a nines, a jack, a prince, and you were about to deal me a queen.
You may be onto something, boss. Or maybe you're still talking to yourself. Insanity isn't given enough credit. The insane know not what they do. Do you?
Where are you?
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
You want something?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
I'm automatically spinning around the room slowly. I have no control over this now. Are you perhaps inside or next to the grandfather clock? It's where my eyes have drawn me. I'm here for your eyes and your ears and your face and your blood. I'm here for that old box.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Why do you ask answered questions?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
Let me see you, voice.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Oh, you're building me up with an expectation. I'm going to be let down when you reveal yourself. Nightmares are all I've got.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
I want it.
Behind you, boss. Boo!
Hi, and you are?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
And of course, you end up being one of the most normal-looking Nosferatus. You could even walk among the living, and they'd just think that you have some strange plastic surgery. Tap Hotel, favorite of mine. Got the film reel right here, actually. Shall we watch it together? Charmed. The box?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
I saved the voice from the fiend's children.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
I have, yeah. I'm a Kuei Jin death machine. So we know how to say it. Shamisi? I was close when I was saying Tamish. I was on to something. Shamisi. Maybe. Those are the things that come out of holes you hit with a hammer.
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
I killed one once upon a time. The voices claim I slayed one at the Lady by the Sea. So?
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
Why are the words never what I want to hear? You know, cell phones in this city?
You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
For more than what I need.
Hey, save yourself some time, boss. You've got no bargaining power. I know Prince Priss is breathing down your neck every second you keep him from his prize. Close your mouth, chew on the resentment, and open your ears. The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Why doesn't your voice sound there?
Forget it, boss. It's Chinatown.
Sounds dangerous. Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got.
Thanks. You can never have enough blue blood. Anything else?
Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Is our blood not feuding?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
I will go to China, but do not cross me. Voice.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
I am done before it began. Well, interesting. So he is just hanging around, being invisible. Hey, you wouldn't happen to want a copy of Tap Hotel, would you? Got a 35mm film reel right here for you, buddy. Okay. Cool place you Nosferatus hang out in. I'm out of here. I leave. Where am I? And now I ask, where am I? An ominous ladder that will take me to where? Where is the secret little Nosferatu shortcut? I open a little door, and that little door... Oh, tricky. Little secret door in the cemetery. Tricky door. You never would have guessed. Look at that. Interesting. Color me surprised. I'm in the graveyard again. Wow. The lengths that we had to go to in those sewers to reach the Nosferatu just hanging out. Maybe I misunderstood the part where I thought that they were trapped. Maybe that was never a thing ever. And they were just doing just fine, just in hiding.
How's that whole blood-sucking thing working out for you?
Hey man, eyes down here. Sometimes I dream of an amorphous blob under a city. How are you?
Moon comes up, dead come out, hammer comes down. TV gets lousy reception. All in all, life's having around swell.
It's a dream, isn't it? I will leave you in your nirvana. I am not in the mood to be your hammer tonight. I lack the nails. I will leave this place, and I will purchase more nails for my hammers. The Quajan. Yes, we have indeed killed one Quajan in the past. We will end up killing a couple more. So, after that crazy, fun little adventure, there is still more for us to do in a place like this, but there are places for us to go. Chinatown. We'll see what happens.
Back, and she's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take.
Ooh.
In case you didn't
There's new radio. I recognize new radio. The Deb of Night is on its next thing. We're gonna have to go back and get some. I'm buying a bunch of these. I'm stocking up on my
The
bullets.
lines are all full, so why don't I provide some numbers?
I'm spending some money to get me some bullets.
And what have you been up to tonight?
Okay, no Deb of Night spoilers. I will go to my apartment and I will watch the news and I will listen to the radio and I will get it from the comfort of my own home. And we will not be going to Chinatown just this moment. Dare I chat with Isaac about what has taken place with the Nosferatu? I think that is potentially a good idea as well. Say, hey, there's this crazy thing going on right now. Wouldn't you like to know? Go back to the prince and say, hey man, Chinatown, it calls my name. Man, this guy, we drank his blood 6 years ago, and he's still, whoa. He's still woozy.
Evening.
Hey man, the flesh crafter who walked with royalty is not so crafty now.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Why are you so quiet? I wonder something else.
Certainly.
Why was that one line so quiet? What is the texture of velvet?
You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me.
I am gone. Interesting. Enjoy your daughter. I'm out. To the taxi. To the taxi we go. We'll go check in on dear old Heather as we observe the vampire bats flying in the night sky. Also, we've got jobs to do here in regards to Lucky Star, but we've also got to check out emails in regards to a Nosferatu web. Take me for a ride to downtown. Let's see if we can chat to Jack about where my current plans take me. I wonder if we're able to actually chat to LaCroix outside of being summoned. If he's like, yeah, he's not seeing anyone right now, boss.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry.
Oh, I can persuade. I was just going to say, there you go. I have words that must find him before the hour dies.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific. And maybe if you come back later, he'll calm down. He seems to be all tore up about that sarcophagus that got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
You will see my face again.
Not supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Chief.
The persuasion did not work. Perhaps I will persuade you even more later. Maybe with a little bit of seduction. I will probably increase... here's the thing, you know, using guns, I see its I see its value, especially when we're in the sewers. I'm hoping that I'll never have to do that again, at least to that extent, and I would like to stick with melee combat. But who bloody knows? To be honest with you, who bloody knows? Obviously, our stats aren't particularly built for ranged combat more than anything else, and these fists get shit done, but not when some shimishi abomination is tearing me limb from limb. You know, it's a little bit different when that happens. Honey, I'm home. 9 lives. Celebrity Ash Rivers walks away from a deadly crash. Thanks for the news. Oh, honey, what have you done? You did exactly what I asked. Finally. Your appearance reflects that of my very soul. Hey, it's happened. All we had to do was ask her to change her skin a few times. You're a completely different human being.
Master?
Goddamn, okay. Where? Not here. Whoa. It works. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Alright, let us have a look at the emails. 7 unread emails. This is what happens when you get lost in the sewers. Everyone reaches out to you. Hey man, can't get you on your cell. You're not answering your emails. Yeah, I was in the sewers for 6 years. Sorry, I'm coming out of hibernation. I'm here to read my emails. All fucking 7 of them. What happened here? Jeez, okay. The cost. From a friend, the cost of an attack is often paid later. First network hub from Mitnick. Quest log updated. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica. It's an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. We have our first thing. That's how we get to Megahertz Computers in Santa Monica. Megahertz Computing Recon is at the end of 2nd Street in Santa Monica, next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. Good luck, kid. This one should be easy. Library from Beckett. Hello, young one. LaCroix promised you are... LaCroix praised you as resourceful, so maybe you could assist me with an important matter. A fellow gangrel, Scott, who was doing research for me at the public library. This is hard to read because it's all fucking stretched on this monitor. My laptop back in Santa Monica is much easier to read. Scott, who was doing research for me at the public library, claims to have seen a Sabbat kindred there. As I find myself preoccupied right now, please meet him in my stead at the old smoke shop in Santa Monica. He'll have details. Scott was very insistent that something is afoot, and we wouldn't want anything bad to happen to all those precious books there, would we? Beckett. It's a Beckett quest, so I am on board. So, another thing back in Santa Monica. You still around? From Bertram. If you're still reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. Got a proposition for you, if you're not too busy. You know where to find me? Won't be too difficult this time. Bertram. And I've got a CD-ROM for you, sir. Prince is promoting you, from Gary. Hey, boss, did some spring cleaning today. Came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here. Had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. I got a touch of nostalgia, so you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me, I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the film canister in your mailbox and I'll deliver it to your haven. Hey, the Tap Hotel thing. Incredible. Wow. Good old Jeanette Vorman. Flashbacks to a better time. Poor old Jeanette Vorman. There's only Therese now. Cheap Rolex from Larry at the neighborhood. Ain't the only stuff that we got, man. We got much hotter, much deadlier stuff, you know? And like all other quality LA proprietors, we'll get new stock all the time. So check it out. And that is my emails. Incredible. Many emails. Look at all of this. Gary will swap a poster of Jeanette Vorman for an old movie of his called Tap Hotel. Just put it in the mailbox and check your Haven and emails later. We're getting spoiled. Okay, so Bertram, missing data. Ha, that's funny. Isn't that funny? Missing data. That might not be the CD-ROM that I've picked up. The prince wants the sarcophagus now. Nice. Okay, so that's that. We'll obviously get around to that. Everybody wants me so bad, but I've got to listen to my favorite radio show, The Deb of Night.
Deb's back, and she's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take it into the AM. In case you didn't know it, you're tuned into The Deb of Night on KTRK. I'm your lovely hostess. Feel free to fantasize about me all you want. But please don't send any more drawings. The lines are all full, so why don't I provide some release? Line 3, you're speaking to me.
Sup, Deb?
And what have you been up to tonight, caller? Wink, wink.
I'm getting I'm messed up, Deb! Woo!
What's the occasion?
It's a weekday.
Touche.
Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb.
Yes, General?
Oh, man. I had this amazing idea. You ready for this?
All night.
You know all those problems we've been having in the Mideast?
Yes, those damn Virginians.
Okay. So, I figured this out, right? Okay. So, if we want peace in the Mideast, think about it. What makes people peaceful? Smoking the Sinsemilla. What brings people together? Pizza. So, think on this. For, half the cost of one of those, blockbuster bombs, we could, buy enough pizza and enough herb for, everybody over there. And then, bam! Instant best buds, man.
Just say no, dude.
An extra pepperoni. You guys take credit cards?
Moving on. Line 4, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, I'm about to reveal something that I'm putting my life on the line. But the people of this city and this country and this planet, they have the right to know this. Do you understand?
What's the word, Gomez?
This is serious. There are a lot of organizations that would do anything in their power to keep this a secret.
I don't doubt.
Deb, this is really serious now. Can I finish? All right. Everyone knows they've got cameras at every stoplight so that the government can keep tabs on our comings and goings. But did you know that they then sell access to their databases to the Illuminati, who has been using that information to compile a list of the most frequently traveled routes and then opening new locations of their well-known chain of coffee houses in the most profitable locations? And did you also know that they use those funds to suppress fusion and solar power?
It all makes sense now.
Well, the Illuminati, control all the world's energy, and because they monitor all of our energy usage, they can tell who is not watching television, and therefore know who is not receiving the subliminal messages that they send to keep the sheep putting their money in banks and away from their secret headquarters, aka Wyoming.
Amazing. Anything else that you've turned up lately?
As a matter of fact, and again, I shouldn't be talking about this, but I believe it is everybody's right to know that recycling is a myth. All they do with those bottles and cans is collect DNA samples from your saliva so that they can clone you and train your clone to assassinate you and assume your identity should you go poking your nose into the whole global warming business.
Thank you, Gomez. I hate to interrupt this mentally stimulating conversation, but the people who keep me chained to the console at this radio station, in my underwear no less, want you to spend money on this stuff.
Last year, Democratic candidate Michael Redmond bought a sports utility vehicle. 3 months later, there were 2 separate incidences of hit and runs by an unidentified SUV in his area. Is Democratic candidate Michael Redmond to blame? Can you afford to take that chance? Can your children? Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, a candidate that has never committed vehicular homicide. Democratic candidate Michael Redmond has never publicly stated his opinion on child pornography. Is it because he's hiding something? Would you want a child pornographer voting on this nation's laws? Would you trust your children's future to someone like that? Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, the candidate that is committed to locking up child pornographers. Democratic candidate Michael Rebbins recently sued Senator Robert Thorne for accusing Rebbins of being a murderous child pornographer. But Rebbins had previously said he was against clogging up courts with frivolous lawsuits. Wouldn't this make him a hypocrite? Would you want a hypocrite as your next congressman? Would you want your children to become hypocrites? Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, a candidate not accused of being a murderous child pornographer. Preparing for a business sales pitch but don't know how to sell your ideas? Try virtual meeting.
So, if we divert advertising away from expensive television spots and spread it around full-page ads in the leading men's magazines, we can...
That's an idea, but here is what I think we should do.
But I didn't finish.
Yes, that's a good point, but everyone listen to my idea.
But I think...
That's true. However, I don't think that our target market will be willing to accept such a radical approach. Listen to what I have to say on the subject. Are you ready? Good. This is a winner.
And virtual meeting doesn't just help with meetings. It can also prepare you for debating your ideas on the internet.
So, I think if the Democrats are going to have a chance at the office, they are going to have to embrace the more liberal sect of the voter bloc.
Shut up, f***tard.
I majored in political science. I think I know what I'm talking about here.
Laughing out loud. You are so gay.
Virtual meeting, the only meeting preparation device to own.
That was a good idea, which was mine originally. F***tard.
In 1984, a generation of children were introduced to a toy that became an instant classic. 20 years later, that toy is transforming to blend into a whole new environment.
Hey, Bob, right? Mind if I borrow your stapler? You want staples? Get some of these, Execucon! Nah!
Take control of the noble office bots as they wage-slave their secret war against the evil Execucons.
Hey, I'm gonna be here pretty late. Do you mind if I get a cup of that coffee? Graphitron, transform! Coffee is for closers, office bot!
Collect 30 different corporate robots as they battle for workplace supremacy.
Look out, Optical Mouse Prime, it's cell phoner! I've got your number, employees, and you're all getting called in this weekend!
Office bots! Transform and clock in.
Deformers!
You live. You die. And sometimes you get brought back to life. This fall.
I'm afraid I can't see too well these days. Do you think you could go to the nearest village and pick me up a loaf of bread?
Bread! Good!
The new horror RPG from Troika Games.
Bread!
Oh, I can tell you where the bakery is, stranger, but before I do, would you mind picking up my little girl from the lake?
You are the monster. Or are you? If you want to enter this bakery, you'll have to defeat me. And this torch! Frankenstein, Breadlust, coming soon to a PC near you.
Game! Good.
Deb's back, and she's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take it into the AM.
Oh my god. I think one of the most realistic elements to it that I like is, you know, time passing, new radio show, but there'll be like a new ad block, but the paid political ad for Robert Thorne will come in and out because they keep running that campaign. It takes up an ad slot, but it fits. It makes sense. You would hear the same ad over and over again. Absolutely incredible. There's some really good ones there. When are we playing Frankenstein Breadlust? When will that be a real game? Time to watch the news.
Freak sandstorm activity is thought to be responsible for the destruction of 2 Navy fighter jets. The jets were returning from a patrol over the Persian Gulf when they disappeared off of radars. A transcript of a final radio exchange between the pilots mentioned wind conditions picking up and skies becoming so thick with sand that the sun was being blocked. Shortly after this exchange, there was a garbled shout by the co-pilot and finally radio silence. Military officials have dispatched several units to the area to search for the crew and the missing aircraft. The names of the pilots are being withheld until their status can be confirmed. Another murder in Hollywood tonight at an adult bookstore. A peep show dancer was killed in the basement of the store, and investigators are still trying to put the pieces together since no one present saw or heard anything. It is unknown at this time what the motives were, but the police are ruling out the Southland slasher as a suspect. Professor Anders Johansson, the archaeologist responsible for the discovery of the Incarn sarcophagus, issued a brief statement today, imploring the parties responsible for the Incarn sarcophagus's robbery to return the relic, saying that it is a valuable piece of human history that rightfully belongs to the entire world. Johansson went on to add, "This theft is not just from the museum, but from all of mankind." Johansson, a professor of archaeology at the University of Oslo, is in town to speak to his peers about his recent dig in Turkey and coordinate examination of the artifacts found at the Incarn site, including the sarcophagus. Religious tourists have been flocking in droves.
All right, a few news stories in there. Something that's really unfortunate about being insane as a Malkavian is it's almost like the idea of having ADHD turn up to 11. You know, I'm like trying to focus on the news, but you've got like 7 other thoughts going on in your brain at the same time, and then you just have to do something else. Unfortunately, while I'm trying to listen to the news, the Malkavian thoughts just go fucking crazy, and they only do it during the news in that way where it's almost like one after the other the whole way through. So it's a bit unfortunate. It didn't used to do that. My brain, it's just getting crazier, apparently. So subtitled, obviously, to the best of my ability, but a bit of an unfortunate sequence with the old... a bit unfortunate with the old thoughts constantly coming in. Let's store some of these books. Again, I'm picking up these. Maybe I just sell them. Maybe I should just be selling them. Probably. Let's go put our stuff in the mailbox now that we've done that. So, get to the old mailbox, put the film tape in, and get a nice little poster.
Cemetery run.
It's my lucky day.
Congealing at the door.
Alright, this one's mine, I think. The megahertz access card. I'll be taking that. Film canister. You could go in there. No, I dropped it. Film canister. You can go in there. Very good. Lovely. Then I'm going to leave. And I'll go, that's in. And then I'm going to, acknowledge the magical reality that we live in, where let's pretend that the mailbox is actually a teleportation device. Whee! Teleportation device mailbox. The film tape has gone in. And it's no longer in there. Does that mean the poster has gone to my apartment? Let us take a look. Do I have a pretty little poster in my house? Check my Haven and emails later. Well, I'm checking it now.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Oh, yep, there it is. That's definitely new. That's crazy. That's the poster. Hey, sorry, honey, I have no idea how that got here.
Master?
It just kind of got here. Just arrived. Don't know how. It's just there. There's my cool little poster. Really brings the place together. One email unread. Let's take a look. Cheat codes from Gary. Enjoying the film, boss, but I think I've really let myself go over the years. Alright, this seems to be your bag, so here's the deal. Know what Toreador in Vesuvius, Miss Velour's back... Okay, why is this so hard to fucking read? Enjoying the film, boss, but I think I've really let myself go over the years. Alright, this seems to be your bag. So, here's the deal. Know that Toreador in Vesuvius, Miss Velour? Back when she was breathing, it was more like Miss Anything for 300, and I got a poster I will trade for a revealing photo I saw on Haunted LA. Wait, is that the photo? Hang on. Gary offers a poster of Vivi in exchange for a revealing photo. I have that photo. I love picking up items that seemingly don't mean anything, but it turns out I'm getting posters of women as a result. What a prize. Hey, you know that woman? Here's a poster. Where's the posters of the men? Gary? Where's the Hollywood sex symbols of the male persuasion? Balance the equation for me there, pal. Give me something good. Alright, there's our definite photo of what looks to be a Nosferatu. I'll give you that. I'll be back for my poster later. I'm not going to keep doing a back and forth between my teleportation mailbox. We got a Masquerade Redemption because, obviously, it's a very revealing photo, isn't it? So, downtown public library. But first, you need to meet his friend Scott in the Santa Monica smoke shop. I love how much stuff we have available for us to do. It's not even in the slightest overwhelming. Genuinely, though, it actually is really good. I like that there is our ability to go in multiple places at once. It's not all just like straightforward of go to the next city, and then go to this new city, and then the next new city after that. I do enjoy revisiting different cities for different reasons. Let's go to Santa Monica. Let's see what's going on in this place. And once again, we have spawned in hacking and slashing with our axe unnecessarily. I don't need that. Bertram, he's right nearby. I've got a CD-ROM with his name on it.
I have seen the squirming on the horizon. The worms are stripping the foulness from the skull.
Hey, bro.
I'm glad you're here. I've heard you've been up to quite a bit lately. Very interesting. I was hoping you could help me with something. A little bird said they spotted you down in the Warrens. Gonna be back there soon.
I've never been there in my life. Speak. My shadow may once again fall on the snowman's lair.
I'm looking for a data CD. It was lost down there, supposedly. Find it for me, and I'll teach you a thing or two. Some stuff that could really come in handy for you, from the sound of things.
I love being one of those Malkavians that looks at stuff that's shiny, and I say, I'm picking that up, and I'm keeping that in my little nest, like a little crow. And then someone goes, hey man, I'm looking for a very specific item. CD-ROM, got my name on it. And I say, shiny thing that I picked up earlier. I will ROM this.
Great. Go to the Warrens, then find the data CD. Don't bother asking around for it. I've already made a pest of myself about this. Just find it and bring it back.
Can I just tell you that I have it already? Done. Accept this silicon tribute to your nastiness.
Ah, excellent. Now listen up, fledgling. You might want to take notes.
Bits and bytes bubble from both our brains, but mine is busted, so I must go. What did I get for my reward? You returned Bertram's data. In return, he gave you the inside scoop on computers. There's no way that I was getting an increase to computer skill that I already possess. No. Give me a refund. I increased the skills so I could read the book to make my skills go up even more. But he could have given me a skill for free to make the book go up even more. We could have got those final 2 points for free. Curses! I haven't even used my hacking 8. The pain and suffering of me leveling up a particular thing only for it to not be worth it at all. Shocking. Well, lesson learned. Don't level up certain things, because maybe the game will level it up for you. Obviously, I have no way to know that ahead of time, so I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. But lesson learned, I suppose. Hey, why aren't I seductive enough? Put a point in appearance, I say. And hey, put another point in investigation, I say. I actually think our investigation seems pretty decent. We see a lot of shiny things, and it seems to go in our favor. It seems to go in our favor, does it not? What about these disciplines? They exist. I don't really want people to get a heart attack or go insane and attack at random for 30 seconds. and then randomly suffer one of the first 4 levels of dementation, I'm actually fine where it is. I just really use Hysteria more than anything. Obfuscate is probably what I want to get to. I was kind of hoping I'd get some nice upgrades for that outside of leveling up, but what can you do?
What do you need?
Nothing. Thanks for teaching me the computer skill that I don't need. Painful. It's painful. But that's okay. It's time to get into the megahertz computing location. And there it is. I am in. Let us look for the network. Hello, anyone in here? I see a vent. Does anyone live in here? Suppose we'll find out. Let us do the vent travel. I hear footsteps. Wasn't that nice? I've turned something... Oh, yes, the lights. They're on. Hey. Okay, I guess maybe that was the point. Hey, can I pick this up? There we go. It seems maybe because of that old lockpick 8 door, that was the only way for me to turn the lights on. Guess that worked out. I'm a very intuitive Malkavian. The computer. No one here to express any concerns about... I see. And there's the door that we were just... Gotcha. Simple. Net security. Let's see. I know how to work computers. What's the password? Hey! Gil Bates. Remember when we got that? But I could just hack it? ShrekNet. Spelled it wrong. It's an SCH. ShrekNet. ShrekNet HUD enabled. Nice going, kid. I'll email you with instructions for the next hub. I'll take it. I mean, it gives me experience points. You can't complain about that. Now it's going to cost 15 for the next level of Obfuscate. Yeesh. I may move invisibly while crouched, which I could already do. I get, like, a 50% damage bonus by attacking. Alright, well, I gotta do that to get to move freely while invisible. That one's gonna be pretty nice. Especially if I find myself in the sewers with a bunch of monsters. Oh, that won't happen again? Damn. Obfuscate would have been really nice around that time, wouldn't it? Shame about the fact that I needed blood so desperately that I did not go invisible into sewers. On account of the needing blood. Whee! Into the smoke shop. I've got someone to meet in here. Oh, hang on, there's something over there. You weren't there last time. Beckett couldn't wait any longer. The guy left early. He intends to meet someone at the end of the pier. Hope to see you there. I will again leave a note in case I have to go before you arrive. Scott. Right on.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid.
I didn't even... Oh, I see the usual reaction.
That's a negative.
Good evening to you.
Just smelling around. Alrighty. Well, that worked out well. To the end of the pier I go. We're going to the beach. Just taking a nice little stroll, heading on down to the end of the pier. It's a quiet night. Nobody's around except me and... Oh. Just... Oh! Blood. Oh, blood. Beckett, the meeting here seems to be a trap in case I don't make it. Check the shop on the move in Santa Monica. I left the door unlocked. My password is the city of the coffin. Scott. What are you doing? Check the shop on the move in Santa Monica. Oh, shit. Oh, it is a Sabat trap. Hey, man, only one man around here with fire axes, and that's me. And that's me. Damn it. You won't let me feed? God damn it, pal. I'm thirsty. What about now? Damn it. Why has he got some weird shield on? You've got weird shields. Get out of here. Final death. It was indeed a trap. Weird Sabat creature. How dare you? Okay. Scott, you're getting me in trouble, boy. People that work at the end of this pier are going to be mighty concerned. At the end of the Santa Monica pier, you found signs of a bloody fight and hastily scrawled paper telling you to investigate the shop on the move in Santa Monica. And the password is supposed to be the city of the coffin. Off we go. Shop on the move. Password supposed to be city of the coffin. On the move. When you're on the move, you're taking a trip. You're taking a trip? Hey, I'm taking a trip.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
How much gold for your goods?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Alright. Oh, man. Alright, maybe not. Can I sell you some stuff, though, man? I got a ring. It's real pretty. You want this fleshy ball? I don't know why I have it. I've got it. I can sell you morphine for $43. Yummy. I'm going to sell you a bunch of those. You want some prescription bottles? I honestly think these must be to sell, considering the fact that I've just never had a use for them at all. Hey, you want any of this? You want any of that? I'll sell you some of that. I'm going to take some of your Magnum rounds, though. Just in case I got to get real shooty with it. Thanks. Maybe not trip. You get coffee when you're on the move, but isn't that place closed? Didn't they move?
Of the Atlantic. Dark. Dreaming.
And they say that this place is closed. Oh, I can go in though. We are moving. We'll be moving to a new location. Ah, that's why it's on the move. Because it's moving. It's a shop on the move. So we're finally allowed in. First stop, the ladies. The bra. Well, they weren't wrong. They are indeed moving. Fine wine shop. Any of this still working? I want a can of Sepsi. Alright, employees only. The city of the coffin. Are they talking about the Ankaran sarcophagus? Which would be the city of Ankara. Journal. Password. Is it Ankara? Password accepted. It is the city of the coffin. First, Beckett asked me to do research about an ancient sarcophagus in the public library. Rather boring, till I noticed another kindred moving from shadow to shadow. A La Sombra. What is the Sabat doing in LA? I better watch him the next nights to be on the safe side. Second. The La Sombra went into a downtown house with a red symbol tonight. The bouncer didn't let me in, so I waited outside until the new agent of the prince entered. Suddenly the bouncer ran out in panic and I followed him to Santa Monica, where he visited a smoke shop to relax. Tonight, the La Sombra visited the Santa Monica junkyard, probably to meet the night watchman working there. I was still observing the place when the agent of the prince arrived again, and the La Sombra popped out of a shadow behind me. I hope I wasn't spotted by him. Ooh, is this interesting? Because I'm the agent of the prince. I think he's talking about that guy that just went, like, when we walked into Brothers Salvage and he was like, whoosh, and just disappeared. Interesting. Nothing special happened tonight. So what is the La Sombra up to? Is he recruiting for the Sabbat? I'm pretty sure he failed with the junkyard guy, but I really don't know about the bouncer. Why is always returning to the library? I'll contact Beckett for help. Ah, so this guy was potentially trying to recruit our feral beastie serial killer to the Sabbat, and we managed to talk him down. I arranged a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop as the bouncer is a regular there. We shall find out what he knows, and afterwards I'll show Beckett the old emergency hatch of the library and the sewers. We will find the La Sombra lair and stop the Sabbat. Yo, there is an hatch into the library and the sewers. Time to do that. Night at the library. Okay, so that's why we weren't able to get in from just the main entrance. We have to, we gotta get in through the sewers. Interesting. Thanks for the information, Scotty boy. We got it. So that's something to do in downtown. Obviously Hollywood is a lot, so we should look into that. You have told Isaac that you defeated the Shimise in his lair at 609 Kingsway and he promised you a gift in return. When? When will it be my turn? Maybe I'll check my emails in Santa Monica, because I can actually read this damn laptop. Is there anything in my mailbox? Hey, anything for me? Nothing. Ah, home sweet home. No ghouls in sight, it's just me, the television, my laptop. I love Santa Monica. 4 unread emails. Wow. Wow. Let's see what's going on. The second network hub. The next terminal is in the basement of the Nocturne Theater in downtown. Recon to follow. No one can know you were there. Stay out of sight. No killing. I need you to set up a wireless cam. I'll send you instructions on how to activate it. Once it's in place and activated, log in to the net security folder. Password, break a leg, and run ShrekNet. Nice. The Nocturne Theater is downtown, just across from the Empire Arms Hotel. Couldn't get a key to the front door, so you have to enter through the sewers. Sorry, that's the best I could do. So the sewers are actually used for some really cool stuff, like getting into the library and the Nocturne Theater. Maybe that's how you get into that Hallowbrook Hotel as well. Wireless camera. Put the camera down in your mailbox. I had an operative scope out the joint beforehand, and he marked the best place for the camera with a red X. Find it, it's probably someplace high, and mount the camera. Once you put it in place, log into the terminal downstairs and find the camera folder and activate Netcam. You won't be able to activate the hub until the camera is in place. Hello, young one. Now I can actually read this. Want to learn vicissitude? From Gary. How you been, boss? Same drill as before. Got a surveillance shot of a certain Quajan. It would be degrading to Photoshop it into a tacky poster, so that's what I did. Yours for a song. Actually a tape. Something Imalia did before I put the bite on her. I like to keep the kids in check. Last year's Juckshot magazine swimsuit shoot. 2 hard, pointy reasons they pulled it off retail shelves. God damn, buddy. Okay. Good emails. We're busy today. Downtown Network Hub, a poster of Ming Zhao for a tape of last year's Jockshot magazine swimsuit shoot. We have not actually got that for a change. So that's probably something to come, especially considering the fact I don't even know what Ming Zhao looks like yet. We haven't been to the goddamn Chinatown yet. We've got even more web cameras.
Hello.
They love the web cameras down there. We now have 4.
We said you. Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Lovely. Okay, now we are to take the taxi, the cab, and ride our destiny all the way back to Hollywood. And then from there, we start placing cameras and stuff.
Going somewhere?
Bodily functions are denied. Take me to Hollywood. This is where we will be delivering some of our wireless cameras. So we're going to the Lucky Star, I believe. Oh no, it's across from the Lucky Star. So one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, model citizen, and we cannot be found. So we'll get a little sneaky with it. We'll get a little sneaky with it. You know, we'll use some obfuscate. In here, I've got the key. I'm in. You want cameras placed? I'll place the cameras. 9 lives. Which room? Well, there you go. This is Tawny's apartment. Anyone in here? Yes, there is someone in here. Whoa. Oh. Hey, settle down. Hey, settle down. Hey, settle down. So anyway, I'm an ex-murderer now. I was instructed not to do that. It's alright. I'm just doing what's best. Alright, let's do that again, shall we? See, this is why leveling up Obfuscate is such a good thing, because then you could interact with the environment without breaking invisibility. But there you go. Okay, so there's people to watch out for. This is going to be the struggle. I assume and hope that maybe they move around. I can only hope that maybe they move around. I'm a little bit surprised that, like, placing the camera here, and it's just funny, I just placed the camera on the floor, immediately makes her run around like crazy. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing anything here, I'm just sitting here in the corner. Ah, there you go. Okay. Yes, no one will notice that. Oh, she's moving. Hey, Pally. I'm gonna need you to move your ass. I love that he's just holding the gun. He just walks around at home. He just enjoys it, I think. Alright, door's closed. Bedroom. There's a laptop. Oh, it's hidden behind a security screen. Perfect for me. Let me have a look at this. Camera. Cleopatra. Cam check. 2 cameras. Nice. Obviously, I still need 1 more. And just need this guy to... Why does this guy love the bathroom so much? Oh. Why does he... Why... Alright. Now I need to activate the cameras on the laptop. Wonder if this guy will see me behind here. You go back to the bathroom, please, bro? Why is he kicking down the bathroom? He's kicking down the bathroom door. What the fuck? Nicely done. I can't wait to see dirty little Tawny in action. We're monitoring you from here. Get out quietly and come back. He's like running around with a gun, running around the apartment with a gun, kicking doors down, taking a whiz, getting on the phone. God damn, this is not a nice household. Tawny, get out of here. That man's no good for you. Terrible. Alright, I'm out of here. All done. Cameras placed. And I was never caught, not once. Return to her and report your progress. Yes. I guess I'll do that eventually. Shall we see if we get a reward from Isaac now? Let's take a look. And then I guess our next activities take us to downtown, going to the library. Oops. You'll live this time, pal. We'll go to the library, and then we'll also go to the Nocturne Theatre.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
Evening.
About that gift, can I have it now?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
I am as wasted as my talent. Goodbye. Lovely, I got a pearl. You have told Isaac he gave you a gift for your help. What did I get? I got a sweet little pearl. The Pearl of Dubai. It is very precious and full of a magical vibrancy that gives you a boost to your charisma. Lovely. Thank you. That is a delicious gift. I can't wait to tell everybody about how good my words are out of my mouth. Words! They're gonna love it. Okay. Now that gives us a pretty clear pathway for next episode. Go back to downtown, head into the sewers, not those sewers, hopefully the nicer sewers, and end up in the public library and the Nocturne Theatre, see what happens, do some more missions, head to Chinatown, check in with Gary, find him a swimsuit poster. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do, and we'll be doing that next time. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I hope you enjoyed it and will join me for the next one, and I will see you then.